Hello, I'm Gabe Zolna. You know, I've made a number of videos and I talked about Obama's plan to try to destroy and decimate the Republican Party. So in 2014, there'll be no opposition and he'll be able to pretty much do anything and everything that he wants. And what will probably happen is that Res 15 that New York representative submitted, I think this is his fourth shot at the kitty cat, that'll probably get passed, and that's the revision to the Constitution, which eliminates the 2 4-year term limits on a president. So, you know, if that happens, guess what? Hillary's not going to be in 2016. But what's really frightening, and you got to give this some serious consideration, if Obama's successful and he diminishes the Republican Party and they take total control of the House of Representatives, and they maintain the Senate, who's going to get the mallet back? You know. Who am I? You know who I am. She's going to get the mallet back. She's going to become Speaker of the House again. Now that's a real frightening thought. You know, I was watching a couple of videos on Western Senate journalism, and there was one article, and it was, I thought, very well done. And, you know, I mean, these people that are in Congress and in the Oval Office, they need to go through some mental evaluation, you know? I mean, Obama wants us all to be evaluated so we can go get a gun if we pass the mental checks. Well, what about him? What about Joe Biden? I mean, he looks like the cheese has slipped off his cracker a long time ago. He does. And there's no doubt that Pelosi's one step from being psychotic. And Obama, well, he's got his own issues. And he was brought up, like unfortunately many African Americans are brought up without a father. So he didn't have that bond. They didn't have a real strong tutor to help him. I don't think he got along with his stepfather in Indonesia. And I think he probably hated his mother because she took him away from listening to the most beautiful sound in the world, you know, the call to the morning prayer. Yeah, Islam. You know, when they babble, or whatever noise they're making. You know, they make that same noise when they're cutting heads off. I saw videos on YouTube, you can probably Google it too, where the Muslims actually cut people's heads off. But before they do that, they start babbling. I don't know. I guess maybe they're asking for a sharp knife. That isn't funny. I know it's not funny. It's actually sickening. But it is what it is. And once again, if they take the House of Representatives, she'll be back in again. Wouldn't that be a treat? Funny.